This video covers week 4 task 1 notes, and we're going to do page 1 in this video, and page 2 will be in a separate video. So please make sure you watch both pages and both videos. So this week we are starting an introduction to exponential functions. So an exponential function written in standard form is listed like this, where we have y equals a times b raised to the x, okay? Notice we have a couple new things here. First, our initial value, our y-intercept, is in front. So this is different than our linear and quadratic functions, where normally what follows in the back is our y value or our y-intercept. This time it's in the front. Next, we have a base rate. Oh, cute. So sorry. We have a base rate. So we've never had something like this before. So that is your rate. It's kind of like your slope, but it's the rate at which things are increasing or decreasing. And then notice x is your input. So a and b are usually numbers that we have listed that tell us facts about this function. And x is the input. X is like what you would put in for x, and it would go out for y. Excuse me. So these 3 problems right here we're going to practice. We are going to identify our a values, which will turn into our y-intercepts, our b values, and then just sketch a picture of the graph. So for this first one, remember, we need an a times b raised to the x. So b and x are the best of friends, so my b value is 3. Now remember, if there's not a number listed and we have multiplication, it's like a ninja 1. So our a value for 3 to the x is 1. All of our functions for exponential functions are going to have an a value of 1 unless they have something listed, okay? So if my a value is 1, my y-intercept is going to be 0, 1. So if this b value is 3, this is going to be increasing. We're going to sum it up down here at the bottom. So for right now, you just have to go with it, okay? So my y-intercept is 0, 1. And my b value is 3, meaning it's going to be increasing. So this is what an exponential graph is going to look like. Now remember, you have that graphing calculator that you should have downloaded somewhere. Oh, hello, right there. And so in y equals, you can type these in, 3, and then we're going to use the little caret under clear to type in the x value, and then view the graph. So you can see it does not go anywhere down below the y-axis. Okay, so for the next part, y equals 1/3 to the x. So again, invisible a value of 1. So my y-intercept is going to start at 1. And then my b value is 1/3. So if I go to my graphing calc, instead of 3, I'm going to do alpha y equals 1/3 raised to the x. Maybe you have an idea what you think is going to happen here. When I click graph, if you notice, this graph is now decreasing. Remember, we read graphs from left to right, so this is going down from left to right. And again, it does not ever go under here, at least from what we're going to see in Algebra 1. So the third one, my a value is the number in front, so 0, 2. So this time we're going to go up to 2. And then my b value is that number with x, so 3. So in my calculator, in y equals, I would do 2 times 3 raised to the x. I'm going to click graph, and I can see it is also increasing. So this one is also getting bigger and going up. Okay, so let's go ahead and sum this up. If b is greater than 1, the graph is increasing from left to right, meaning the graph is going to look like this. In the middle, if b is between 0 and 1, the graph is decreasing, meaning it's going to look like this from left to right. So that's all for